Oh no, not that again. Oh boy, no sound. There we are. That's okay.
We had difficulty with our cameras.
We caught it that time with only a minute and a half. Oh my gosh. Hello, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, welcome. We're both wearing horizontal stripes. That's what we were talking about.
Well, yes.
After we said that's Lizzie and I'm Sean.
Indeed.
I'm so sorry. I didn't notice that. It's been a long time since we've had that camera act up. And there it is. Okay, we should all be caught up by now. Everyone, the delay is there. So thanks for being here.
Yes.
Whether it's now or later, we're happy to see you.
We are.
And I'll put a little note there that the sound is going to start, 90 seconds in. What are we stitching today, babe?
We're stitching the ribbon heart.
Uh-huh.
And we're gonna add it to a banner builder flag.
Okay.
And so I was just doing the other little flags, or at least one of them, because they're pretty much the same. So that's what we're working on.
Okay, well, let's show everybody what we're doing here today, because people are excited about the ribbon heart. They're even more excited that they can now hear the melody in our voices.
Yes, melody, I'm sure.
Everyone was so kind for putting up with that for 90 seconds, or maybe they were just like, oh, it's so soothing to just watch Lizzie stitch.
And not hear those people.
And not hear those two. Yeah, not
Yammer and giggle at each other.
Not here for the banter. We're here to watch how peaceful stitching can be.
Honestly, I get it.
When you just let it be.
I get it.
Okay.
We all need a little peace.
Well, here's the overhead. From the overhead shot, honey, I can see a bunch of stuff on the table already.
I'm sorry. I'll get myself together.
This is great. It's like we planned the show to be you doing something like, oh, hello, sorry, didn't notice you there.
Didn't notice me there.
Welcome back, it's me.
I'm Mr. Rogers.
You're Mr. Rogers, that's right.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're going to work with the ribbon heart today.
Okay.
And this one I've got like a sequin in the middle.
It's hard to see. Oh, that got it because you've got all the stuff underneath it.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Here, I can move. So this is the ribbon heart.
There is the ribbon heart that you have sewn.
Yes.
And it's attached to a banner.
It is. Apparently that's all I do with this particular die.
We don't have a loose ribbon heart around.
We don't. But on this one you can see that I did it mirror versions just by flipping over all the pieces.
Okay.
Which I think is kind of fun. So you get sort of a 2 for the price of 1 situation. Gosh, I think this is Rendezvous and Lollipop.
That looks like Rendezvous and Lollipop to me.
Because I think this is Delighted.
The color story?
Color story.
Okay.
Because I've got the sprout and the sunlight. And anyway, so this is what we're going to work on today. But instead of it being like a free floating heart, I'm going to add it to a banner builder on point layer.
Okay. And
we're using crabapple and rouge today.
Okay, so we're taking a turn towards a bright red Valentine's Day here.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
And so the die, when you get it... Oh, I meant to pull out the basic heart. And I didn't. But when you get it, you cut your basic heart shape.
Step 1. Cut a basic heart.
Cut a basic heart. Step 2, you take this placement die here and you line it up with the heart as the shape would allow. Okay?
And you die cut it again.
And you die cut a second time. And that will die cut the design into the heart. Mine shifted a little when I was die cutting, evidently. So mine's a little askew, but it's pretty forgiving. So we're going to go with it. But that will die cut the shape itself, or the design itself. And then you've got pieces for the bow and the actual ribbony piece, which is this long T-shaped piece here. So that's what you get with this is what you get with the ribbon heart.
The ribbon heart.
Then down... What?
Well, you had both of them. You had both of them covered simultaneously for a moment.
This is the ribbon heart bits. Now these are just other pieces that we're using today that I decided to grab real quick.
You're using, the On Point, which is our banner builder.
On Point banner builder. This, I think, is actually from Bergie. I keep all of mine together.
Oh.
But we're going to use this little scallop circle from Bergie. This just cuts the circle. You can see it. It just cuts the embroidered circle. It doesn't cut like any windows or anything. So it's like an embroidered bit. And then we've got the I and the U from the banner builder alphabet. Because
the point here is that you're going to stitch a banner that reads I, ribboned heart, U.
Correct.
With the letter U.
Yes.
This is back to when we had, what was that acronym we had in the fall? Forever fall?
Forever, it said forever fall, and you made it.
But I can't read, yeah.
And, yeah, so
it looks like what you were stitching was a banner of some kind.
Yeah, right now, or what I've been working on while we've been getting ready to go and chatting with all of you.
Was one of the banner sections.
Was the U. Because I had hoped to get this done before we started.
But that didn't happen.
It did not.
Would you want me to vamp?
You don't have to vamp.
If you want me to vamp, I can vamp for a little while. I could put the camera on me. I could go full screen. And I could just, I could do my dog and pony show.
No, it's fine.
My rope tricks.
I'm just going to put that aside for now.
Okay.
And we'll actually do the heart, which is what the people are here to see in the first place. I've got to move some Louis hair that apparently is all over the table.
Oh, heck yeah.
Because he's the best.
We haven't seen Louis much today. House is pretty cold.
House is cold.
So he might be
He hides.
He might be hunkered down someplace warm.
He did intrude on me in the restroom, but aside from that...
Oh, that's right, yeah.
I've seen more of him than I think he was anticipating. But anyway.
Okay.
So I've got mine got a little fuzzy in the middle. Sometimes with the, not so much with our current manufacturer, but with our original manufacturer, sometimes the initial run, the test run, did not always have the greatest cutting holes, and so mine's a little fuzzy. So I apologize. If it looks a little fuzzy, we are now on a new manufacturer. You don't have to worry about that.
Oh boy, that was a very long Remember, when you're explaining, you're losing.
I know.
Okay.
Okay, so this is rouge.
So you got rouge on top of crabapple here.
Yes, and so I'm using 32 thread.
And we know that because it's written on your thread bobbin right there.
Correct.
And last week, if you didn't catch us, we went all the way through the thread bobbin
how
process.
I make my thread bobbins.
That's right. Okay.
Okay. So I've got 3 strands.
3 strands.
And my number 5 needle.
And my number 5 needle.
Just going to get that threaded there. And just layer this piece on top of where the design cut when I die cut.
That's right.
So you're just going to kind of... So these are all interior lines here. So we're going to we're going to sew all of the interior lines because it's all interior lines.
And are you going to start from the penultimate hole there at the bottom?
Correct.
Okay, we never like to leave our knot on the edge.
I don't. Some people don't care. It bugs me a little. So I just start one hole in and then I double back and go back towards the center again.
And this ribbon heart, in my head, this is a pretty quick...
That's why I thought, let's make it a banner.
Let's make it a banner. Lizzie was worried that we would be done stitching after 35 minutes or so
if
today.
That, yeah.
And that's not enough. She needs more of you in the chat in her life.
I know. We have heard from folks.
What have we heard?
That they're looking for some levity and some joy.
Some levity and some joy?
And I thought to myself, well, Sean Jones is like made of levity and joy.
Yeah, he's made of levity and joy.
And so I thought maybe people would like more than 8 minutes of stitching.
That's fine. We can make sure there's more than 8 minutes of stitching. We have levity and joy and laundry. That's what we have here. Because I turned the laundry rack, and that's what I'm not looking at a live audience of any kind. I'm just looking at all of our clean clothes.
All of our clean clothes
while we're here. So I'm trying to look in the camera and imagine that it's you. But directly behind the camera is laundry and Legos and more laundry. How's that for some levity?
There you go.
Yeah, okay.
So we're just doing a running stitch. It does not matter whether you start the horizontal line or the vertical line. You're just doing a running stitch.
And you started at the bottom and you're working your way towards the top.
Yep.
Okay.
If you, like, if your die shifts a little when you're die cutting, you're going to be okay. There's a little bit of, first of all, there's a little bit of give in felt. And secondly, it's a pretty forgiving die.
Yeah.
It's just a couple of straight lines.
Well, someone in the chat just said that she spent the weekend doing hearts. She made a banner and she did the blanket stitch for the first time with no holes to work off of. It was very tedious, but it was very fulfilling.
I have a love-hate relationship with the blanket stitch. I love how it looks, but I do not possess most times the patience to do it. I have done it a couple of times when I wanted to use a contrasting stitch. And I think it turned out great.
Lo siento, everybody. Sorry. I have to mute our customer service electronic mail.
Sorry, everybody. Yeah, I don't tend to do it very often.
It was nothing pertinent. Don't worry.
It was probably just from a distributor saying, hey, we got a sale on something. Because that seems to be all I get these days. But
yeah.
Well, not. Anyway.
Lily's very kind. She says, we tune in to hang out with you two as much as we tune in for the stitching, which gets us back to a conversation you and I were having just the other day, which is when Lily's here and we say Lily, we're saying her first and her last name, and it's like we're saying Sean Jones all the time.
Is that like saying Sean Jones all the time? And I'm sorry if that's annoying.
This is your chance to tell us that we can keep it to one Lee if you want.
Exactly.
As opposed to saying Sean Jones.
Because I say Sean Jones all the time.
A lot. And at the restaurant, I got my full name a lot.
It became a thing as a result of me saying it all the time.
I'm sure some of us have those people in your life where maybe you don't. Maybe you don't have any friends where...
All right, there's line one.
You always say their first and their last name, but I am that kind of person.
Yes.
For whatever reason, when people see me, they're like, Sean Jones. It's rarely just Sean. Yeah, that doesn't happen very much.
Sorry, babe. I didn't mean to make it a thing, and I definitely made it a thing.
Lee says I answered to all of it.
Okay.
Okay, well, there we go. Answered. Asked and answered, if you will.
Indeed.
We had the same question about our friend Jenny.
It's true.
Who orders from us as well, because her first and last name happens to be the same. But just because that's the case does not mean that I have to repeat it all the time. Like her name's Jenny Squared or something.
I just sewed through my thread a little bit, so I'm going to snip.
Jenny Radical, too. You do whatever you want. Snip it over there.
Well, I just wanted everybody to know what I was doing, because it was like, wait a second, why is she grabbing her scissors? Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Now, I'm just doing the same thing on the cross line, the horizontal line, that I did on the vertical. I started on the penultimate line.
There you go.
Went towards the edge, and then doubled back towards the center.
Boom.
And now I'm just going to keep going all the way across. And then when I get to the end, I double back.
I'm just thinking about if you have one of those double names and you're doing Radical 2, if it's like...
I don't think anyone says, call me Jenny Radical 2.
Well, it's a superscript to have the Radical 2, right? That's a superscript is what they call that.
Okay.
And so maybe you like, my nickname is just Superscript, or you can call me Super for short. And all of a sudden when you meet someone and you're like, why do all your friends call you Super? It's like, well, it's so simple. It's because I have a first name and a last name that are the same. And if you were to make that in math, it would just be a Radical 2, which is a superscript, and then you take off the script and it's Super. That's my nickname. Super. There you go. How's that for levity?
I feel like...
I really took you someplace on that one.
You did. You really... There's a story there.
Everybody loves a nickname, and they definitely want to know where it came from.
Sean... More than anyone I've ever known.
Yes.
You have wanted a nickname from people and didn't have one for a long time. And then when you got one,
and then
it
now
was
here
very
we are.
Exciting to you.
This is way better than like a hockey nickname where they just put an E on the end of everything. You know what
Jonesy.
I mean? Yeah, Jonesy, Shoresy. Allie says, Audrey, didn't you do a video on the blanket stitch? And I believe the answer to that question is yes, but Audrey's going to have to speak up for herself here. Unless she's chasing a cat off of a table or something, which happens often in Audrey's house.
Oh.
Sue says she's sewing a beloved bear right now. That sounds wonderful. Especially if it's cold where you are.
Yes.
Or snowy where you are.
Yes.
Yeah.
We, for the first time, had to actually hire a service to dig out our driveway.
We hired someone to plow the driveway, which we've never done before.
We have not.
And a big reason why is because now we have more people coming and going.
Yes.
And so it's one thing for me to be cavalier about driving through 12-inch deep ruts of snow.
Right.
It's
but
another
we don't
thing
want to make other people do
to
it.
ask other people. That's right.
But also, it's probably the largest single snowfall we've ever had since we've lived out.
Oh, it's definitely the largest single day of snowfall we've ever had in our lives here. I mean, the previous recording, I think the number one all time in Columbus was back in 2008, March of 2008.
I remember that.
I think that was the fateful time.
I remember I got stuck a couple of different times, and also, yes, there was that.
Oh boy.
Liz Jones came to work.
Oh boy, we're not doing that. And here comes Shari. Shari is already talking about Tilly working hard, clearing the snow. Okay.
Tilly was out there.
She was out there.
She was out there.
Was she working hard to clear the snow?
That is debatable.
That's a bit of I would describe that as a stretch.
Well, she did enjoy putting giant chunks of snow onto her sled and riding them around.
She was making a snow cave very effectively. She was using her shovel very effectively.
Yes.
All that was happening for sure.
Yes.
Was she helping me clear snow? That is a bit of a stretch.
Arguably, no. But hey, everybody did their part.
Sue says, I have 16 inches of snow and more is coming this weekend. Holy snowy smokes.
Yeah, I think the forecast has a little bit for us, but not like...
Maybe a dusting here. I think it's dusting out there right now unless it's blowing. I can't really tell. It's
probably blowing. It's quite light, and so any amount of wind really whips things up. But.
Yeah. The trouble with putting in a poll about the snow is that I can only choose.
Only so many options.
There's only 2 options, I think. Oh, no, there are many options. Okay, so let's see. We can start a poll here where it's like, I got snow, but it was, less than 4 inches, which is no big deal. Or you can say, I got snow, but I got more than 4 inches. Or you could say, ice. I got ice, mostly. Or nothing. Okay, there goes a poll. Let us know what the precipitation was like in your neck of the woods. Lee says, I can't complain here in California.
Yeah, well, that would be a different experience.
Whoa, Audrey says Florida is finally participating in winter. It was 82 degrees yesterday and 31 degrees this morning. That's a drop. I can do that math. That is a drop of 51 degrees.
That's a lot of degrees.
In a single overnight? That is crazy.
It's like that time we went to Nashville and we got there in the evening and it was like 65. And then we woke up the next day and it was like 10.
It was like that, yeah. Shari said they got nothing but ice. That's incredible, man. Okay. So we have our heart. We have the ribbony part on the heart. Okay.
So now let's do the bow. All right. So the bow is designed so that you fold over and the holes meet up. You fold over both sides and there are 2 holes that meet up in the middle.
This part's really important, so make sure you're paying attention.
Yeah, well, I'm not trying to goof off right now. Okay. There we go. Holes meeting up.
And now that your holes have met up, you're grabbing some thread? No,
I'm grabbing I had forgotten. This part goes on there too.
Okay.
So, you know what?
What?
I've done this before where I do the,
You're actually going to stitch through there at first?
I do the bow part first, and then I come back and put the
tails
on.
Okay, so you folded...
Just so I'm making sure I'm through the holes.
You folded the loopy parts first.
Yes.
And now you've pulled the thread in and out there.
And I'm going to tie this, but I'm not going to snip anything because it's sort of just like holding it.
Are you going to single knot that or you're going to double knot that?
No, I'm going to single knot that for now.
Okay, so that's just an overhand knot.
Yep.
And now you're going to thread on the...
I'm going to put on the tails.
The tails of the bow.
But I'm going to... how did I do this before?
If you're still with us, blink twice.
Stop it.
Blink twice.
I'm going to put the seam between... So technically it looks like that's on the wrong side, but you must trust me. Okay.
Oh, you must trust me.
Yes. So we're going through.
Yes.
And then I'm going to go around a few times.
Oh, so so you're going around, meaning you're looping the thread.
Literally going around the center.
Around the felt.
And then I'm going to bring this to the back. I'm going to come to the back here. What?
Someone just typed blink blink into the chat.
That's funny.
So they're with us.
And that tail from the front is now on the back because I'm using that as the other tail. And I'm going to sort of cinch and pinch and tie this tight.
Okay.
And I will double knot this now.
So the thread is actually binding together from around the outside.
It just helps. It helps it cinch in the middle, so it's not quite so bulky when you go to put your center bow part on.
Oh, there's a third part that we're going to put onto this.
Is
a third part of felt. That is
correct.
Okay.
So here's what that looks like there.
Why don't you bring that a little closer to the camera so everyone can see it? Elevate it. Okay, elevate it even further if you don't mind. So you can see there in the middle where the thread...
I went around it a couple of times.
It's like a lashing in the Boy Scouts, if you will.
And then I tied it off on the back. And I'm going to trim that really tight because usually I leave like, I don't know, like that much of a tail. I'm going to leave even less. I'm going to leave like a 30 seconds of a tail. Like I'm not leaving much.
I'm going to end this poll here and then I'll tell you the results in just a few moments. Go on.
Okay, so that's nice and tight on the back. See? Great. I need the glue gun.
The glue gun, plugging it in. Yes, chef. Where'd it go? Found it.
I don't know. I was no longer in charge of the glue gun. Okay, so the idea is now we're going to take this little middle piece, which you may notice does not have any sort of holes in it.
Oh, I noticed that while I was getting the glue gun out for sure.
Yes. We're going to wrap this around.
Oh, you're wrapping it around where you just put the thread?
Yes.
Oh, so all that thread is going to be hidden.
It's going to be hidden.
So that thread is really it's function. It's not even form.
Yes, it is function. And so now that I've wrapped that around the middle, I'm going to use the glue gun and I'm going to glue it down. Of course, I should have asked about the glue gun a little earlier, so we could have done this a little faster. But ultimately, it's going to look like that. That's
okay. We have all kinds of time here. Well, you just keep flipping it back and forth and back and forth. People might just want to look at it. Just leave it alone, would you? Leave it alone.
Okay.
But you can see where if you had your glue gun plugged in, you're like
very quick.
You're like 20 minutes at the max of putting together.
I know.
This is it is such a cute way to take that heart and just whoop, push it to the next level,
It looks really great if you have the chocolate box details die.
The chocolate box details die, perfect for Valentine's Day.
Yes, if you add this like as the lid of the box.
Oh Lord.
It looks like as I remember it.
Yeah.
It's been a minute. Like the Russell Stover's.
Oh yeah, that's
like the little.
Yeah, that's a TTPO situation. There is what happens for sure. For sure.
That is a.
Yeah.
That is an acronym we're not going to share.
Yeah. Okay.
That I remember getting that little box even in elementary school. Would you just listen?
I don't want to listen. Someone gave you a box of chocolates when you were
my parents
in
gave
grade
it to me.
school?
Will you stop?
I want to know. I'll kill him.
I know.
Names.
It had stop it. It had a printed bow on the top of the box. So if you use this with the chocolate box details die and it's got that offset, it looks like the printed box.
Yes.
And then the chocolate's inside.
Do you know the reason why they printed the boxes?
Which occurs to me, I probably do have something that has the bow on it that you could have grabbed that was not the...
Oh, the old chocolate box You did a chocolate box like that, didn't you?
I probably did.
Do you know why they printed the ribbon on the boxes like that?
Because it was cheaper than actually putting ribbon on the boxes.
No, in the 90s, there was a great ribbon shortage of 92. You don't remember the great ribbon shortage of 92?
Somehow that escaped me.
It all happened when...
I was 8 years old.
Yeah,
well, I would
it all
have been
happened.
7.
Well, I could imagine you not remembering that or learning about it in school because
I'm
the
just
textbooks
going to go ahead. Right.
hadn't been updated yet.
I'm just going to go ahead and put a tiny bit of glue on the back of this bow, and I'm going to wrap this end back around.
Kathy says she posted a heart and chocolate box yesterday on Facebook.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I didn't get to it fast enough.
What, the glue gun?
The glue.
I'm here.
It cooled too fast because it's cold in here.
Oh, boy.
It is cold.
Ready, set, go.
All right, I'm trying it again here, everybody.
If you can't get the glue gun to work, then we'll just do the Russell Stovers thing. We'll just print that
It's not
bow right on there.
All right. I think I got it this time.
You know, you didn't seem like you were convinced when I was talking about the great ribbon shortage of 92.
You know, I don't seem to remember this. You're so full of it. Okay, so that's what your bow looks like. Now, I would then... Well, I'm going to wait because I'm going to do the sewing around the outside edge, but then we will attach it to the heart. Even though that means I probably should unplug the glue gun for the next, 20 minutes. Okay, so you've got your heart pieces right here, and we're going to sew around the edges of the heart. This is where you could certainly, if you were so inclined, use a blanket stitch.
If you were so inclined,
Indeed.
S-E-W, wink.
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 I am not. So we're going to go all the way around here. Now,
Okay.
This says it's $4.98, which is my match for crabapple, but it seems really dark to me. And this is an old skein. I pulled it out of a bag I've had forever, and I wonder if, there's been a tone change or something.
I don't know. If you're so inclined, we've got a real situation on our hands here with this DMC floss.
You're really working hard today.
I am working hard every day.
The devil works hard, but Sean Jones works harder.
Thank you very much. Y'all saw how much snow I shoveled this. I have been working hard all week.
Agreed. I was
so
not
much
arguing.
snow.
Not arguing that.
We had that kind of snow where it was a lot and it was really heavy, or it was light and fluffy at first. But then what happened to me yesterday is...
Oh, no.
All the snow came off the roof yesterday.
So the first batch came off the roof the other night.
And it came off in a 45-degree angle if you're looking up at the line of the roof.
Across the roof.
Uh-huh.
Our garage came off in a little bit from above, but mostly...
Yeah. So there was a 2-inch amount of snow that had fallen overnight kind of on the driveway that I would have shoveled that off in about 12 minutes. It was so light and wonderful.
Not a big deal.
Then sitting on top of that was 16-inch mound of snow that had come off of
very heavy snow.
The roof, very heavy, just come off the roof.
Dense, because it had been on
just landed.
It had been on the roof.
So I had to shovel that.
Yes.
And then right when I got done shoveling that, I shoveled the end of the driveway so we could get the car out. And then I shoveled on the way over to the barn because I hadn't shoveled over to the barn yet.
Well, not in a while.
And that was when I was done shoveling. By this time, I had shoveled for about 2 hours yesterday.
Yep.
And I was like, okay, I'm done. And when I came in the house to get my water bottle, I turned back around to go outside
Literally the second he turned back around.
All the other snow on the roof that was in front of our front door and our walkway fell off and landed in
directly in a perfect line right along the sidewalk.
Right where I had done all of the shoveling.
So there's 20 inches of snow just straight into the walkway.
Right there, Vinny, just for you.
Yeah. Okay. To do the stitching around the heart, I'm coming between the layers.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to let the tail kind of hang out here. And then I'm just going to start a running stitch, and I'm going to go around.
Our friend in Bend, Oregon is missing and feeling bad about all these snow stories because she lives 4,000 feet up in the mountains, and they have no snow at all. Zero. They should have tons. Feet by now, she says. Feet of snow.
Yes. Well, it's not just that it's snowy, it's that it's so cold that the snow will not be melting for a significant amount of time. So, because I don't think the next 10 days we're expected to get above 20 degrees at all.
And 2 different people were in my DMs yesterday, and they were like, hey, you should get a snowblower. To that I say, like, no, this is good cardiovascular exercise.
Well, also, like, our driveway is gravel, so you have to have a special snowblower to do that anyway, because you can't use a regular snowblower because it will tear up your gravel driveway.
Unless if everybody watching this video right now and later in the week decides to buy a ribboned heart dye, which would put us over the top of paving the driveway.
I don't think it would, actually.
You don't think so?
I don't think
we're not 43 ribbon heart dyes away
I
from...
don't believe so.
Okay, well, shucks.
I think our driveway, which is like 100 yards, literally, long.
Vicky says I shouldn't be laughing, but I'm picturing your face after all that shoveling, LOL. I believe what I said was, come on! Yeah, it was so funny.
That was exactly what happened.
Liz came back to the door and was like, what?
Because I didn't hear it this time.
Gestured at the snow.
And I just looked at the driveway, or the sidewalk, and I said, okay, okay.
Yeah. So, I had to eat a chomp. I had to eat another stick of beef jerky.
Just to get over it.
Recharged enough. Yeah. Yeah, I think I watched a 9-minute YouTube video, ate a stick of beef jerky, and then went out and cleared that last shoveling off again.
Yep.
Oh, boy.
In my defense...
What?
I also helped with the stuff yesterday. I didn't shovel.
Wait a minute. You're trying to say Lizzie is very proud of herself, and she should be very proud of herself, because yesterday she went out and split firewood for the first time ever. Tell everybody about that.
We had run out of firewood. And it was going to get real cold if I didn't keep the fire going.
And you can burn the logs when they're not split.
But it doesn't work as well.
So much better when they're split. Now everybody in the chat is like, why didn't your good-for-nothing husband split firewood back in the fall when he's supposed to?
Because he was busy with other things.
And thank goodness I have you to say I was, Shari, pretty sure I would have said something much worse. Thrown the shovel in the yard and given up. No, it really was comical. It was not a cursing. But anyways, there you were yesterday. You went into the garage.
I was like, you know what?
You got the splitting maul.
I did.
You walked over to the wood pile.
I did.
You found a log that you thought you could split.
I did.
And all of a sudden in the barn...
let's be clear. What? I did cherry pick logs that I thought I could split.
Well, I
didn't just go out there and start looking for the biggest, bulkiest, strongest logs we have. I was like, which one looks like it's been eaten by some bugs? Yeah. And then I will split those.
And then you busted those things right up. And by the time I came out on the porch, you were skipping around. You were clicking your heels in the air, singing, I chop down trees, I eat my lunch, I jump from tree to tree.
I was a little proud.
I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. That was you yesterday in the afternoon. And now when I'm talking about all the shoveling, you're like, I contributed too. I split that firewood.
I did
some
things, but not anywhere near as many things as you did.
That is right. So look at us. We are ready to relocate up to Manada. We could move to Manada.
I did say to Sean, I did open the barn because he was in the barn, laying on the floor, recovering from his efforts. I said, I can split firewood. And then I just left and didn't explain that any further. And he had to get redressed.
I knew that's what was going on. I knew that's what was going on. I was in the barn, laying on the floor. I had my feet up one of the columns, trying to let my low back relax after all the shoveling. And I could hear the sounds of wood splitting. You think I don't know what the sound of wood splitting sounds like?
I didn't know if you could hear me out there or not.
Yeah, it's a very satisfying clunk sound every single time.
Well, then you told me that I was terrifying because I was splitting on something that was not perfectly flat.
Oh, totally terrifying that you were splitting on logs that were stacked. We're not even going to go there. I wasn't going to put...
Well,
as a former spend my Saturdays in the woods cutting firewood, splitting firewood is hard. There are a couple of people who are there with you, man. They're excited about your log splitting skills.
There was one log that I tried 3 times and I was unsuccessful. And I was like, you're going to go back on the pile, and I'm going to pick
That's
somebody
okay.
else.
That's okay. You put that firewood back on the pile.
I did.
And then we carried the firewood in the house.
Because we couldn't get to the wheelbarrow. Because it is buried by snow.
It's buried in snow. Yeah, another one of those things that your good-for-nothing husband could have foreseen and done something about. And then at that moment that you were splitting firewood, that was when the snowplow came down the driveway.
Yes, the snowplow that we
had
to hire because quite literally nobody could have dug us out of this.
Which is to say, it was just another as Audrey or my mom could tell you, it was just a regular day around here.
That's true.
Just a regular day of snow shoveling, log splitting, snow day home. Tilly's in her room with her best friend Ruby from the end of the driveway, having a good time. Snowplows coming down.
It was kind of a...
Yeah, emails and orders and just whoop, 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 whoop. There you go.
A regular day.
Just a regular day, everybody.
I realize that this is a little bit boring, but
there's
I'm
nothing
just doing the running.
There's nothing boring at all about doing a running stitch around this ribbon heart. And then what are you going to do? You're going to hot glue the bow on when you're done?
Yes.
Well, why did I unplug the glue gun then?
First of all, I unplugged the glue gun because I didn't know it's going to be, it would be plugged in for a really long time. It's going to start dripping on the or on the table.
I don't care. I can take it.
Okay.
I can take it if you can take it. Is there no scrap around here that it could drip onto?
I don't know.
Okay, well.
I guess it'll be fine. I'll just chisel it off the table.
Audrey says, sounds like a fun day to me.
It's just real cold.
Someone says that trying to split kindling is terrifying. Kindling? Kindling? Oh yeah, we don't split kindling.
We just gather.
We just gather. We gather that. That's for sure.
We have like 6 boxes, like cardboard boxes, full of just like straight up sticks.
That's just sticks that fall throughout the year that we're using there for kindling.
And they are in the garage, and so they are dry and they are ready to go when we need them.
We got folks joining us. Thanks for joining us. We're stitching the ribbon heart. Mm-hmm. Someone has arrived from Pilates class. Someone else has just come home from the grocery. Ah. We love knowing what you're up to. I was at the grocery with Tilly today. The best thing about all this snow is that they had plenty of buckets of cat litter on the shelf.
Hey.
They never have buckets of cat litter at the K. Rogers.
I know, it's really hard.
They had like 8 of them today.
Hey.
I know. And the best part about that was I got one of the bum carts with the wonky wheel. So... it was a 1-2 punch.
Indeed.
Definitely a 1-2 punch.
But we did it. You got the cat litter.
Got the cat litter. I went out to see how the roads were doing.
Yeah.
And it was we had a grand old time.
Yeah, because we were on for those of you who do not know.
Oh.
There is a level system.
There are 3 levels of snow emergency in the state of Ohio. It's determined county by county. Yes. And is the sheriff who gets to make the proclamation. He walks outside the corrections facility and yells, level 1, if it's a level 1, for example.
I don't think that's exactly how
exactly how he does it. And he's been doing it since the Great Ribbon Shortage of 1992.
Anyway.
Moving on.
We were at a level 3.
Level 3, which is rare. We've only had 2 level 3s in the whole time we've lived out here.
And when
Franklin
it is a
County,
level 3, you're not supposed to drive at all.
Yeah, level 3 in Ohio means that only emergency personnel are supposed to be on the roads. They can literally pull you over for driving at all. And Franklin County, which is where Columbus, Ohio is, went to a level 3 for the first time in history.
Ever.
Wow. So much snow.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm going underneath the ribbons, by the way, because I don't want the contrasting stitch on the edge of the ribbon. So I'm just, anytime that there's a hole that's around a ribbon, I'm just going underneath the ribbon.
Take that, Russell Stover's printed on ribbon. We're going underneath to make sure that the magic is really coming through there.
Sure. Yeah, so I'm just still using 3 strands, still doing a running stitch, still using a number 5 needle. Real simple, straightforward stuff here.
Now, for everyone in the chat, while we're stitching this ribbon heart, I'm really curious. It's January the 27th.
You haven't announced the results of your snow.
Oh, the results of the poll? Oh, yeah. When I closed the poll, it looks like half of the people in this chat got nothing for precipitation. 33% got more than 4 inches of snow. 11% got ice mostly. And 7% of people got fewer than 4 inches. All right. That was only after 28 votes. Newberry just texted me, just arrived. You lost 2 viewers with my snow levels bit. Newberry, if you're really watching, you have to put it in the chat. You can't text me outside of the chat. Only Shari's allowed to text me outside of the chat when the chat is going on a Stitching Live. But I want to know, it's January the 27th, which means we're not far away from Valentine's Day.
It's true.
Do you have plans for your Valentine for Valentine's Day? That's what I want to know. If you have PG plans, you may put them into the chat. I would love to hear what's on your Valentine's Day minds.
I can't answer this. My Valentine is sitting next to me.
Oh, you can answer it if you have plans. Your Valentine would love to hear. You don't have plans, do you?
Going to love
You're
him.
planless, aren't you?
I am planless.
Oh, no, she got no plans.
I'm
and
the
you
worst.
heard it here first, everybody.
I am definitely the worst when it comes to that kind of thing.
Newberry, I understand, just got back from being overseas. Either he's overseas right now,
yes,
or he was overseas.
His wife, who
I was texting his wife yesterday, asking how much snow they got, and talking about Grantchester.
Yes, Grantchester, yes, because she is Scottish, and so we asked her about all the UK shows. She said he somehow plans to always leave town when there is snow, so he doesn't have to deal with it, and she does.
Newberry says, I show up late one time and Sean turned Stitching Live into the AccuWeather channel. Newberry, your wife says that you always time your departures from the United States when it's going to snow the most. Is that true?
You don't have to deal with it, and she does.
Is that true, Newberry? You always leave when you know a bunch of snow is about to fall and leave your wife behind to do the shoveling by herself? Shame.
Shame.
Shame on you. Renee says not cooking dinner. That's her Valentine's plan.
There you go.
Out in Bend, Oregon, they go to Thai dinner the day before.
All right.
Laurel's got no plans. Allison says, I'm trying to finish my pasta felt Valentine's, LOL.
We,
Kathy's got 2 different Valentine's teas this year.
We have a 4-day long weekend that weekend with our little girl.
Oh.
So I have no idea what the plan even could be because she's home for an extended period of time.
Yeah. Sharon says, we don't really do Valentine's because her birthday is a few days later when the celebration is all about me.
Nice.
Mary Kobe's 40th anniversary is coming up here on the 15th.
Wow.
So they're going to celebrate all weekend. Oh, wow.
That sounds fun.
Spending Valentine's Day with my precious 14-and-a-half-year-old doggy. Now, there you go.
Oh.
There you go, Kelly Smith.
Papa-roo.
Hopefully that's not one of those Lady and the Tramp situations where you've got the dog bone in between.
They're sharing a milk bone?
Yeah, trying to meet there in the middle. That's not what you want. You don't think that's what's going on?
Nope.
Well, a lot of people are switching over to like natural dog food, natural dog treats, so...
I don't think that means they're sharing them.
They haven't finally gotten to the world where dogs and humans can eat exactly the same plate of spaghetti and meatballs for dinner just yet.
I think you probably could. I question whether or not that's a choice.
Okay.
That one should make.
Right.
All right.
Go ahead.
My tails are done here.
Oh, and the hot glue gun is not dripping onto the table. I've got that hot glue timing down.
Okay. We're just going to tie.
Kelly's laughing and says, no way, man. She's the one with the precious doggy.
Yes, I figured that's what
He's a tramp, but they love him. Breaks a new heart every day.
Breaks a new heart every day.
I've not watched that since I was a child.
Yes, you have, because Tilly went through very distinct.
I never watched it. I was never around for that.
Go?
No, I was at the factory for all that stuff, man.
Dang. All right, so I've got my tails here, and to hide them, I'm going to bring the needle between the layers of felt.
All right, this is how you hide your needle, your tails there at the end of the stitching.
And you're just going to rethread. Oh, come on. Are you imagining that you're Jacques right now?
The bunny bank in the backyard.
Okay. We're pulling it through the side.
Yep.
And you just pull, tug, snip. Okay?
Yep.
And you're going to do that with both sides.
Shari says we haven't made Valentine's plans unless Mr. Moss has plans he has not let me know about yet. Oh, there you go.
There you go. It is a Saturday this year, folks.
I've already got one Valentine's gift for my Valentine in the house.
I'm aware.
Dagnabbit.
The mailman gave it to me without knowing what he was doing.
Newberry says he just got back yesterday from Edinburgh. He was one of the first planes into Newark with no issues. Glad to hear that, man.
There you go.
Glad to hear you landed safe and sound.
All right. We've got our heart, and we've got our bow, and we're just going to bloop a little glue on the back here. And we're going to angle it at a jaunty angle. Now, you can sew these things on.
You can sew those things on.
But they're a pain in the tuchus, and why would you want to do that to yourself?
A lot easier to just land at Newark. A lot easier to land at Newark.
Well, no, it's a lot easier to just glue it on. I have sewn them on in a pinch.
Uh-huh.
Like when we were literally on a cruise boat in the middle of nowhere, and I didn't have a hot glue gun.
Oh, wow.
I sewed them onto actually one of those wreaths that's still sitting on the corner of the table.
Oh.
But
oh, got it. Yeah, one of those. Mm-hmm. Oh, you're saying, wait, the ribbon that you put on, now you have to show that today, eh? That ribbon that you've got there?
This one got tweaked somehow. This is the one that I sewed on, actually.
Oh, wow.
So you can sew them on.
So you use the ribbon from the ribbon heart onto the festive wreath, it seems.
No, they both have a ribbon.
Oh, might be. Okay. Now you tell me. Mary Kobe says, I love a jaunty angle.
Jaunty angle, yes. Okay, so, ta-da. Now, we're going to sew together a banner flag that this bad boy is going to stick to. And I say stick to because you can, again, sew directly onto the banner flag, but I don't have the patience for that.
So you're about to hot glue that bad boy down. There you go.
After we do the sewing of the edges.
Oh, after we do. Look at that. When you come back, everybody, we'll be doing the sewing of the... That was like a perfect radio segue.
No.
That was like a perfect radio segue right there.
I'm just going to do this part first.
Barbara says she's got a grandson and his dad that are still stuck in Newark.
Oh, man.
Man, Andy, they could have gone to Andy's house for the weekend. It's lovely to stay at Andy's house for the weekend.
You have done this thing.
It is lovely to do that for sure. Newberry, by the way, notice he completely sidestepped leaving town.
Do you somehow leave town?
Allegations, yeah. He's got all kinds of stuff to say about us doing our AccuWeather routine, but he won't come clean about being unable to snow shovel there.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is Tundra.
Yes.
And I'm using 3865, and my bobbin, I believe, is downstairs because I've been doing a lot of stitching lately. In the evenings, and I don't have it up here. So, I'm going to do this top edge first.
Oh.
And I want my knot on the edge.
Are you endeavoring to sew all of these banners together while we're sitting here?
I think we're just gonna do this one.
You're just gonna sew the ribbon heart onto that banner.
Though I am going to show you a trick for how to thread these things.
Oh.
That I've not shared before, I don't think.
My gosh, you're just full of surprises today.
I know.
Not Valentine's surprises, but stitching surprises.
Yeah, I can't tell you the Valentine's surprises now or they wouldn't be surprises, bruh.
How do you decide how long of a thread to come off? Sometimes I don't make it around when I'm stitching, and so then what do I do? These are great questions, and thanks for asking those because it's been a while since we've talked about it.
Yeah, if I don't get all the way around something, I add on. I tie usually onto the back of something, or if it's like a freestanding thing, I'll bring my thread between the layers on an edge. Excuse me. And then I will bring the needle with the thread back in and restart. So then you've got your two tails hanging out. And then eventually, after I've stitched enough to secure the thread in place, I'll tie the knot, and then I'll hide the ends just like I hid this one on the bottom.
I'll explain that again for Kathy while you're doing that. So what Lizzie will do is, if she runs out of thread, especially
I can show kind of here.
Go ahead then, show it.
So let's pretend that I ran out of thread.
Let's pretend you ran out of thread.
I'm going to come through between the two layers. With one of my threads.
Yeah.
Okay. Here, I'll even do it with a different color, so I'm going to take it out. But I'll do it with a different color just so you can see what I'm talking about.
Wow, the pedagogy here is runneth over. This is great.
So I'm going to...
So if you ran short on thread, then what you would do is you would get a new length of thread. Another length of thread, and you want to thread it onto your needle, just like we're doing right here.
Hopefully you'd be better at that than me in this moment.
You're doing great. We're just threading a needle right now. Here we go.
So then I would take the new thread and see how this one is only in the one side. I would come through the other side.
So we're in between the layers of felt, just like we do when we start a project.
I would come in here, and then
you would stitch a few.
I would stitch a few. So
couple of stitches, and so now you have the old thread that's short.
It's sort of anchored in this way.
Yeah.
When you do it this way, so that way you don't accidentally pull and you're wasting a bunch of thread. So I sort of anchor it in, and then I would tie off these two ends
together. Yep.
And then I would hide them inside by doing that same hidden ends thing that I showed you here.
There you go. That's what you do if you run short on thread.
And that will work even if you're on your second pass around or your first pass.
Or your first. Either one, it's great.
It's the same process. It's just...
Going back to the first question, which is how do you estimate in the first place, is Lizzie likes to take her thread and she will run the thread.
Sort of trace around
tracing around where she's going to stitch, and then she doubles it and uses that amount of thread.
Yes.
Some of us who are a bit more savages, like myself, every time I do thread, I'm basically just measuring... like from my fingers to my arm.
It's really just because I'm lazy and I don't like tying my ends together. That's really the entire...
I think it's way lazier to do my method, which is like, I'm just using an arm's length. I don't care what's going to happen.
Yeah, and then you waste a bunch of thread and it drives me nuts.
And that's because my background is in cross-stitching, which, as we all know, is the craft that you do if you are a particular type of savage heathen. You know,
you stop.
No, cross-stitching is where the lowest of the low.
You're gonna tick some people off?
No, the lowest of the low are down there cross-stitching.
Shari, don't listen to him.
It's just a bunch of skateboarders and left-handed surfers and lowlifes. That's what it is.
I'm a left-handed
cross-stitching. Just knuckle draggers over there. Yeah.
Anyway, this is the larger of the On Point flags.
I can't wait for the chat to catch up to this.
Because I thought the smaller one was too small. You're such a pistol.
Well, and someone named Andy Newberry wants to know if we played Will It Float in the post episode last week.
We did not. We did not. All right, I got to the end, so I'm just doubling back for this top edge here.
Trying to change the subject there.
Yeah.
Shari's gotta... Here come the emojis now.
I told you were gonna get some heat from Shari.
It's okay, everybody. I'm just kidding about the cross-stitchers, okay? I've been cross-stitching for a whole week and a half now.
It's true. I got him a cross-stitch pattern and some fabric and stuff when I was out of town back in like October, and he's doing his pattern.
I'm working it out. I'm totally working it out.
So we're just gonna, again, just going right across the top edge here, and then we'll do the body of the flag.
Okay.
But like I said, there's two sizes of each flag in the Banner Builder series.
Uh-huh.
This is the bigger of the two. They can layer if you want to do like the small one with like an edge of color or something around the edge. Like they can layer, the two pieces can layer, and then the holes line up on the two different pieces. So you don't have like a weird gap where the holes, like the channel for the stringing would be. But
whoa, Lee is really, hang on a second, this is serious.
What?
Lily says that she cuts a skein into eighths.
Yeah.
Which is something that she picked up in cross-stitching. Then she splits them into 3 strands, and then she wraps her bobbin with those.
Oh, see, I've heard of people doing that and using the needle or the floss drop, but I don't particularly use the cloth drops.
And
partly because cats.
The YouTube metrics, you know, they sort of come and go while we're watching, but we may have lost 4 people in me calling all the cross stitchers low life. So I'm sorry if that's what happened. A bunch of people decided they were done.
People don't like it when you call them low lives. Would you imagine that?
Would you imagine that?
I'm just gonna hide my ends.
The most appropriate thing to say, and into my facetious diatribe, is takes one to know one, Sean. You know, there's a little bit of like, well, of course, like I know you are, but what am I?
All right, so I'm going to bring the ends in here.
Newberry just said the same thing. Eight people left the chat since Sean's war on cross-stitching began. No.
Yeah, that's right. This is on you, sir.
It's all my fault.
It is. It is.
Hopefully
we're here trying to bring joy to the people, and instead you're insulting them.
I have lots of joy. I was not insulting anybody.
But excuse me?
There were no insults there.
That's not true. Low lives?
Oh, yeah, I guess low lives. That kind of went too far. Huh?
It did, yeah.
Yeah, oh boy. I'm so sorry. Tell everybody to get back in here, and I'm apologetic.
The worst.
What are all those cross-stitchers doing in here anyways? We're stitching felt.
They're enjoying craft time with nice people.
There you go. See, here's Lizzie right now. She is tracing.
This is how I do it.
Around. Pay attention, everybody. Lizzie is right now tracing around the perimeter.
And then I double it.
And then she's going to double it, okay?
It's very scientific.
By the way, if you use the thread from the actual skein, pull it from the end with a thread number. It won't knot or snaggle. That's right.
That's true.
This is a great piece of advice.
And the only reason I'm using the skein is because I think I left that one bobbin downstairs. I've got all my thread up here except for that one because I was using it last night while I was working on stuff. Oh, son of a gun. I got a knot.
Do you want me to help you with that?
No.
Or you just give it a snip?
I got it.
Oh, we got the knot out. Okay, spectacular. I was actually using a thread for the cross stitch that you got me the other day that we do not have a bobbin for because it's not one of our colors.
No, I just have a lot of thread.
So there I was pulling from the that end too.
That end, yep.
What a professional.
I have a ton because
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
It's still plugged in. What are you doing? What are you doing there, glue gun?
When I started doing
Okay, glue gun unplugged.
Oh, because I'm going to need it again.
You are?
In a little bit.
Oh, okay. I got a good whiff of it that time.
Yeah.
Whew.
It's like when I iron felt in the barn, and you're like, "Are you ironing? Because it smells like burning."
It smells like burning out in here. Yeah.
And the answer to that is typically yes. When I started doing felt crafts, I only had a handful of colors of felt.
Uh-huh.
So I would add color with different colors of thread. That was like my way of just bumping up the variety that I had.
Sure.
So, all right, so I'm just going to start here down at the point because that's where I want to start. And I'm going to come up between the layers of felt and we're going to go all the way around this perimeter again. Now, if I were so inclined to do any sort of like embellishing on the base,
yeah,
I would do this before I started stitching things together. But A, I didn't really think about it until just right this second. And B, I'm good. This is fine.
Question.
Yes.
How do you iron your felt? Well, first of all, before she answers, the only reason we're ironing felt at all is because some of the felt that we receive never gets sold yet to our crafters.
Right. Because
it has this big fold down the middle of it.
It's salvage. It's like the extra that's left over when we cut stuff.
So Lizzie had never ironed any felt at all.
No.
Until about like 4 weeks ago.
Because I didn't want that stuff to go to waste. And we've been kicking around the idea of selling it, but I wanted to make sure that if I told people how to iron it, it actually would still work for them and the colors would be stable. Like they might change when it's hot, but they'll turn back to the regular color when it cools down.
All the things.
I wanted to make sure all of those things were true before we said to people, hey, here's scrap felt that you can buy at a discount, because otherwise it's just going to literally hang on a shelf in my office. And
yeah. So Lizzie has just started, like, you literally just bought an iron and an ironing board like a month ago.
Yeah.
And so you've ironed felt only like twice, which is why my nose is like...
Not like twice. It's been more than you think.
So now let's answer the real question. How do you iron your felt?
Hot iron
Uh-huh.
with steam.
Hot iron with steam, that's it.
And I'm not using a fancy iron. It's like a $12 iron or something. Like, it's not...
Only the best for Lizzie Jones.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah. I didn't feel like spending a ton of money on this experiment, and I didn't want to take my nice iron from the house out to the barn, because...
Oh, yeah, because that's a nice iron. Mm-hmm. What?
No, it is.
I know, that's what I'm saying, man. Couldn't we get, like, a t-shirt press and just, like...
I have
one of those kind
no
of
idea. That would cost more than...
like a dough press. I know exactly how much a dough press costs.
More than an iron.
You used to use one back at the factory.
Yes, I understand.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, we've been doing some testing.
Don't worry, everybody. The ratings have rebounded. We're good to go again. Welcome back if you're just joining us. That's Lizzie. I'm Sean. We're stitching live.
We are.
She's not working on a ribbon heart any longer because we could at very least put this like in the background all of a sudden.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Anybody who's joining us late is going to be like, could you just steam it with a steamer? Would that work?
I don't know. I think that the pressure helps. It used to be that I would just like run it through my die cut machine and hope that things got flat, and most of the time they were okay. Like, it wasn't necessarily flat, but if I stuffed the item, like the seam, you couldn't really see it. I think the pressure is sort of important.
Yes, I would agree with that. Also, it was Andy who asked about using a steamer, so we don't have to go all the way down that rabbit hole. Lee wants to know, have you tried using heat transfer vinyl on felt? And the answer to that question is...
I haven't, but I think Kelly Raines did it on one of her Poshta Presents projects.
Yes, Kelly Raines just did it on one of her Poshta Presents. So if you haven't been over to see the blog and see Poshta Presents this past Thursday, let me put...
It wasn't this Thursday's, it was the one before that, I think.
Why don't you talk more about that? Because the Poshta Presents is a brand new thing happening here.
Poshta Presents is like we're revisiting past items that we haven't maybe shown in a minute.
Uh-huh.
Seasonally or, whatever.
Yeah.
And so it's a new feature.
Yep.
If you're part of our newsletter, you've gotten emails about it the last 2 weeks.
And what's really cool is that it's specifically somebody who's not Lizzie.
Yes.
Working with...
So you're getting... Well, and it's somebody who's part of our community already, so you may know them.
Part of our craft community, yeah. Who's just itching to show you what they're doing for inspiration. Because one thing we learned from the Poshta survey is people love to get inspiration specifically from the e-newsletter and from the blog. And so we're trying to provide more inspiration through the blog and the newsletter.
And
there you go.
It's just a nice way to connect with your community a little bit and
cheer people on.
And get to see somebody else's style. Like, I understand that I make a lot of the same stuff over and over and over again because it's what works for me. It's the stuff that I use and want to have around and see. Like, not everybody makes 15 banners and not everybody makes a million ornaments, and so this is a really fun way for you to kind of add different decor ideas and different style options. And anyway, it's just fun.
Kelly's here right now saying, yep, she's used heat transfer vinyl on felt several times and it works great. Yeah, it's just a great way to put some more inspiration into your life and to see what's happening out there. And so every Thursday, we hope to keep it going. And shout out to not just Kelly, who's doing an awesome job on the first month, but shout out to Audrey, who's been coordinating all of this hard work. We basically we basically said to Audrey, this is something we'd like to do. And she picked up the ball and just ran with it.
Yes. And I sincerely appreciate that.
And we're all just like, what are you doing this week? Oh my gosh, look at that. That's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, it's really fun. Yeah. It's fun for me too, because I really like seeing what you guys do with things, because, again, I do the same stuff.
Now the question is, what heat setting did Kelly use? And we're going to have a drum roll for that answer.
Okay. You're making my elbows tickle.
Well, it is almost Valentine's Day. Okay, I'm not gonna wait anymore. I was not a percussionist.
You played the drums in like 2 different bands.
I played the drums in 2 different bands, but not well.
Anyway.
Go ahead. Although if you want to see footage of me playing the drums, it is on the internet. I could share it with you. DM me.
Watch at your own risk.
Watch at your own risk.
I think my iron has 6 settings, and the wool setting is the last one. It's like 6.
Wait, that means it's the hottest?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. And I think, credit where credit is due, I'm almost positive that I got that ironing instruction from Benzie.
Oh, okay.
So...
Shout out to our friends at Benzie.
Yeah. Who
may have more information about ironing felt than we do.
I think Renee and Crystal were doing a live thing.
I said shout out to my friends at Benzie. I want to be very clear. We love Benzie. I've never met any of them. I think they would be like, who's this guy saying we're friends? I don't want to associate with an outspoken...
Cross-stitch hater. So please keep me out of it. But if Benzie is hearing this and they want to hang out sometime, let me know. My schedule's pretty wide open. Anywho.
What?
I think when they did like a tutorial on how to do a giant bow out of a half yard of fabric.
Yeah, we caught that live in the barn one day.
I think that's where I heard them say hot iron with steam. Because
okay.
I had been trying to do it without steam because I was like, steam, that's water with wool. But no, turns out that really does make a difference.
Kelly just gave some instructions there. She says when using her shirt heat press, I set it as recommended, but I also have a small handheld press with settings. Usually set it in the middle. I think it probably depends on which HTV you're using, which heat-treated vinyl you're using. It's probably on the package which heat setting for each vinyl. That is Shari's suggestion there.
That's a very good point. Andy again? Yep. Tell him to stop using AI, would you?
Andy, Lizzie wants you to know that she does not appreciate how good you are using AI to create images. That's what she wants you to know. And I don't have the power to send that over to the iPad and put it on the screen. Yeah, Sharon said the same thing. Whatever heat transfer vinyl you use, the manufacturer will usually have a guide, or if you use the press, there's recommendations. So there you go. Oh man, see, Andy gets through my do not disturb.
Yeah, he does.
So I have to turn down my notifications because they're just so noisy.
Ridiculous.
Okay.
All right. I guess I should have done this part before.
Which part before?
The flag part, the banner part.
Why? No, we've had a good time chatting as you're stitching around with this bad boy.
I just feel bad. I feel like people are just staring here watching me.
No, this is a very casual snow day stitching live. We still have 48 people here. You are literally stitching white on white.
I know. I'm boring.
On a banner, and we still have 48 people that are here hanging out because they're stitching themselves.
Well, I'm glad.
And so they're having a grand old time, and we are sincerely learning a lot about heat transfer vinyl here.
That's good.
I don't know anything about heat transferring vinyl. Let me tell you that. First and foremost, I've never thought about it. I've never done it. I don't know what I would use it for myself personally. I guess
heat transfer vinyl.
In high school, I probably would have made all kinds of salacious T-shirts because.
Do you remember that little tiny brassica onesie I made for Tilly?
That little tiny brassica onesie you made for Tilly.
That was heat transfer vinyl that I don't have a machine that could cut the brassica logo, so I cut it out by hand myself.
That's insane.
And then I just used an iron to do it.
That's totally insane because the brassica logo is like the thinnest, most like straight, sticky font.
It was not my favorite.
Oh my gosh, project. I can't believe that was something that
but
you
did. But I
did
that thing.
We did that for the grand opening of Easton.
I did that to surprise you, yeah, because it was the first time you'd been in a restaurant in a while because you'd been doing admin stuff for so long. And you were opening your first restaurant in a minute.
Yeah, so on that Friday, I think I worked a mid. So I slept until like 8 or something, and I woke up, and there Tilly was fully dressed in a brassica uniform. And you guys were seeing me off as I went down the driveway to go get my teeth kicked in for the next 14 hours.
And I think there had been like a surge in COVID cases, so we didn't even go in because my plan was
maybe to surprise me.
My plan was to surprise you at Easton.
That was probably a COVID surge there late June. I am stitching in a glow candle, listening and laughing. See, people are here. They are locked in.
I'm glad they're enjoying.
Would you like me to read the phone book? I could read the phone book next if you want.
No.
I could do
I
that.
don't even know the last time we got a phone book.
Oh, I've been stashing them out back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, shoot, I could use those to help as fire starters.
So once you stitch all this, yeah, Tilly asked me yesterday, Daddy, how come you get newspapers and don't read them? And I was like, what are you talking about? And she pointed over to the basket of newspapers.
That are like literally 8 years old?
Yeah, I was like, oh no, Grandma and Papa give us those newspapers to start the fire with, sweetheart.
Like
That's why. Yeah,
ages
those are
ago.
old. Yeah, those
and
are
in
old
fact,
newspapers.
yesterday I was using an old arts and life section.
Yeah.
And I saw that I had done the crossword puzzle.
Hey, there you go.
So
there you go.
Because I do love a crossword puzzle.
And so your plan once you get this stitched together is to go back the other direction.
I've already done that.
You've already done that. So we're just going to hot glue this bad boy on there.
And then I'm going to show you how, with something that's wider like this, how you can string it into a garland.
I can't wait.
Or into a banner without having to use like a little bitty needle. Because like the needles, unless you've got like an upholstery needle that's like 9 inches long or something.
I cannot believe they make needles. That every time I think, I'm not really a guy who gets weird around like needles or medicine, but just thinking about 9-inch long needles that's too much for me.
It's a big boy. Anyway, if you don't have a needle like that and don't want to get a needle like that, I have a trick.
Oh.
And it's much easier and very inexpensive. Or in some cases, it could even be free depending on where you like to get takeout. But I'll show you in a second.
Shari says dull needles. Heather says newspaper is also great for cleaning windows too. Well, you try telling that to a 5-year-old. Why don't you grab some of those newspapers and get back to cleaning windows, Tilly, and see why we have those things laying around.
Yeah, then she reminded me that I had been in the newspaper.
That's right, you had been in the newspaper.
And
we got Lizzie in the newspaper. First, you were on the cover of the Newark Advocate in full color.
Yeah.
And then, like a week and a half later, it was reprinted in the Sunday business section of the Columbus Dispatch.
Was it the business section? I thought it was the arts section.
No, it was a business. Go, you are a woman of business. Step back. All the women who independent, throw your hands up at me. All the mamas who brought the dollars.
Anyway.
Shari says to stab the dolls.
Why? What?
The doll needles are for stabbing dolls, is what Shari said.
Why do you need to stab dolls?
We're not here to talk about people who are making dolls with doll needles. That's just one rung up from cross stitchers, as far as I'm concerned. Okay.
I got a little short here, so everybody who's wigged out by, me with the thread chicken.
All of you who have thread anxiety, please look away.
Just for like another 20 seconds.
Yeah, if you see me walking by and my thread's a little shy, look away. Baby, look away.
Sorry, everybody.
It's okay.
It just happens sometimes when
I can turn off your I can turn off your camera if you want.
No, it's fine.
I don't want you to see me this way. What Voodoo.
What song is that?
That's Chicago. If you see me walking by.
I don't know that song. Sorry.
Newberry says you haven't made it until you've been in the peach section of the Toledo Blade.
There you go. I remember the Toledo Blade. We got that one. When I lived in Waterville back in the day. All right, I'm almost there, guys. I'm so sorry.
Gordon Street.
Gordon Street.
I once knew a girl on Gordon Street. That was a long time ago.
Okay.
This is great. I don't know anything about stitching dolls or having really long. Why do you need to have a long needle for stitching with dolls? I don't understand.
I don't know. I said that and you started talking about it being one step up from...
Like, I can understand having to have a large needle for upholstery because it's thick fabric, right? So you have to have thick thread, thick fabric, thick needle, like... I get all of that, right? Like as it's leveling up, you need bigger tools.
Yeah.
Why are dull needles so long? Can somebody help me with this? I cannot wait to be educated on this.
I'm sincerely curious. I don't know either.
Yeah, I don't know either. Someone's going to teach us. We taught them about heat transfer vinyl. We're teaching them about whatever you're about to do with the banner and some hot glue stuff, Lady in the Tramp. We've covered a lot of territory.
I gotta take this off of I gotta see what I'm doing here. So.
Okay, that's all right. We're waiting for people to teach us about stitching dolls with giant needles.
Is it because you gotta like go through the body in some way?
Vicky says having a doll needle is dating ourselves. No, it's not. There are still people out there using...
Okay. I'm gonna hide my ends now. Here, buddy.
Doll needles are extra long to reach through thick stuffed bodies, heads, and limbs, allowing for deep structural stitching without distortion.
Oh.
Oh, so the needles are extra long because doll heads are so thick? Is that what we're saying?
I don't think it's the heads. I think it's like the bodies. Like
Kathy says, I just told you to attach arms and legs on bears. Okay.
I didn't.
Okay,
you didn't read that part out loud, so I hadn't heard that part.
She said to attach arms and legs. ... I guess. What size doll are we talking about?
I don't know.
I don't know that either. I guess if I'm stitching...
Is this an American Girl situation or like...
Oh, it's not a Barbie situation. No one's stitching their needle through a giant like Barbie arm or whatever.
Well, yeah, they're not stuffed, so...
This is incredible. Yeah, I don't know much about this. I'm just trying to imagine. Maybe I'll have to... When I'm driving to the post office today, I'll have to watch a video on YouTube.
Oh, no.
Maybe I got nothing else to do.
Driving to the post office. Have the driving to do.
I'm going to start carrying a stopwatch, and we're going to find out what's the record that I can get you to look at me live. How many seconds? It's like bull riding. Can I get to 8 seconds? Because I've said something so outrageous that your face is a full 90 degrees from your camera.
Okay, so we've got our heart. We've got our banner.
Our banner, yeah. From our banner builder die.
We're going to attach them.
With the hottest glue we could find.
With the hottest glue I could find.
That's right.
All right, we're just going to go... This is not the brand new nice glue gun that Sean got me for Christmas because that one's downstairs.
Libby Hickson says we need to visit the Cabbage Patch Hospital here in Georgia.
Oh, man.
Is that like a place where you would mail if your Cabbage Patch doll gets destroyed, you can mail it away?
And they'll fix it?
It's like boarding school?
It's like boarding school.
Yeah, we got to straighten this doll out.
So we've got our banner here, and we've got our heart, and, you know, but then we've got this little bitty needle, and that's like, I'm too high. It's not going to go through here, right? Oh, my.
You're showing a little skin there, Vinny. You got your jeepers creepers.
Get yourself a skewer.
Keep your overalls on, everybody.
Get yourself a skewer or a chopstick.
Okay, we have a skewer or a chopstick.
Right, and we got some washi tape.
Okay.
And we're going to take our twine end. This is just red baker's twine. In fact, it's the stuff that we use for kit tags. I literally just yanked a length off of it before we came in today. And you're going to take your washi tape.
Okay.
Oopsie.
So what you need first is a chopstick or a skewer, washi tape, and then whatever thread you're going to use to make your banner.
To make your banner.
Okay.
Now this does work better if you're not including any sort of like pom-poms or anything.
So you've created what is essentially a giant doll needle.
A giant doll needle made out of bamboo.
Here we go. Okay.
Yeah. And you're just going to take this and poke between
the layers of your banner. Okay.
And there you go. You've threaded it.
You've threaded it, just like that.
Now pretend.
Let's pretend, everybody,
that I finished the other two flags.
Wait, where's the eye that you could show everybody what the whole thing's supposed to look like there, Vinny?
I'm working on it.
I'm going to pretend this is like a switch out.
Yeah, pretend this is all done.
Pretend this is a cooking show and we're doing a switch out.
And so this is just the banner builder alphabet.
Okay.
And just pretend, and then you could go through all of them
with a skewer.
With the skewer
that has
your twine washi taped to the end. You can use any tape.
This is in case you're like us. You're a wholesome person who's never stabbed a doll with a needle. This is what you have to do instead.
But if you so choose. And
instead of a chopstick or a skewer, could I use a cross-stitched needle? Yes.
I think they're too short, is what I'm saying.
Oh, that's what they're saying. I'm sorry. No, Andy, you cannot do that. No, you can't.
That's why this is nice, is because it's nice and long, and you don't have to, like, scrunch up your stuff when you're, like, because with the needles that I don't know if I have one up here.
I just want you to know, no fair giving me this banner for Valentine's Day. No fair. I will not accept. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4.
This one's going to Tilly. Thank you very much.
I got the 4 that time. That's great. We can run the tape back and see how long that was. Do you have anything else you want to say?
I don't know if you can tell. I don't know if you can tell from the tiny little bubble his head is in, but the glee on his face when he started counting.
Well, I mean, there you are. It happened just like that.
The utter joy on this man's face.
Yeah.
When he realized he got me to look at him again.
It looks like next week on Stitching Live, we're set up to do the chocolate dipped strawberry, huh?
Okay.
Yeah,
Great.
that sounds great.
Yeah, we have not. I mean, that one came out this December, so it's newer.
Mm-hmm.
But we've not, worked with it yet.
We haven't worked with that just yet. Yeah.
Well, I mean, not with other people. I mean, I've worked with it, but.
So that's it. I don't think we have. Well, which pink felt Mary Kobe would like to know?
Which pink felt what?
That you're using there, Vinny. Yeah.
This is Rouge.
That is Rouge, Mary. Perfect for a 40th anniversary.
Indeed.
Congratulations again, Mary. 40 years. Woo, 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 woo. Okay, everyone. I think that's it. I'm going to put the camera back on you so they can see you shaking your head to yourself. Mm-hmm. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for joining us.
I had a lot of fun. And
which I'm fairly certain you all know.
Yeah, that was great. And Shari says it's super cute, Lizzie, even if Sean doesn't want it.
Thanks.
And True Crime Tracy said, any sneak peeks? Oh, we're past sneak peek o'clock.
It's
22 minutes past sneak peek o'clock.
All my sneak peek stuff is downstairs.
Oh, that's right. You've been stitching some sneaky peeks, haven't you?
Stitching
we don't have any of that up here right now.
No, it's all downstairs.
Yeah, Catherine also says, I'll take it if Sean doesn't want it. This is awesome. Yeah, we'll see you next week when we're back to doing strawberries dipped in chocolate. Yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. And hopefully you have a great week until then. And good luck if you get more snow. And please help your wife shovel if you just got back from being overseas. And we'll see you again soon, okay?
You're a pill.
Are you going to say goodbye to everybody or not?